Yu the Great, a descendant of the Yellow Emperor, is renowned as the most prominent hero in ancient China for flood control. At that time, vast floods inundated the central plains, submerging crops, mountains, and people's homes, causing immense suffering and displacement. Emperor Yao, determined to eliminate the floods, sought individuals capable of managing the crisis. Emperor Yao convened his ministers and tribal leaders, asking, "Gentlemen, with the current flood crisis and people enduring immense hardship, we must find a way to control these waters. Who among you is capable of taking on this crucial task?" The ministers and tribal leaders unanimously recommended Gun, despite Emperor Yao's reservations about Gun's trustworthiness. Lacking a more suitable candidate, Emperor Yao reluctantly appointed Gun to the task temporarily. Gun, however, proved ineffective over 9 years, with the floods unabated. Not only did he fail to find a solution, but he also displayed a lack of motivation, treating the national task lightly. When Emperor Shun assumed governance, with flood control as a priority, he promptly dismissed Gun from his position and exiled him to Mount Yu. Gun eventually perished there. Emperor Shun sought advice from his ministers to identify someone capable of resolving the water crisis. All ministers recommended Yu, acknowledging him as Gun's son but emphasizing his superior qualities. They described Yu as humble, respectful, diligent, and leading a simple life. Emperor Shun, valuing Yu's abilities over his lineage, quickly entrusted him with the critical task of flood control. Although Yu had been married for just 4 days, his wife, Tushin Shi, a virtuous woman, supported his decision to embark on this mission. Tearfully bidding farewell to his beloved wife, Yu set out with ministers Bo Yi and Hu Qi, along with a group of assistants, traversing mountains and rivers, visiting remote areas seldom touched by human footsteps. Yu, holding a surveying cord and set square, measured every location he visited. Learning from his father. Gun's failure to control floods by blocking water, Yu developed a new method focused on channeling and directing water flow for effective flood control. Yu initiated projects by mobilizing local communities, personally participating in labor, sharing meals at the work sites, and sleeping under the open sky. Living a frugal life in a humble thatched hut, Yu prioritized flood control spending, personally raising funds whenever needed. He demonstrated a strong sense of responsibility, understanding the urgent need to address the water crisis. Despite his modest living conditions, Yu spent more on flood control than on his personal needs. Yu devoted 13 years to flood control, during which the once raging rivers became docile, flowing smoothly eastward. Land that was once submerged transformed into fertile soil, allowing the construction of homes and leading to a prosperous and contented life for the people. Grateful for his achievements, future generations honored Yu by building temples and shrines, designating him as Yu Shen, Yu the Divine. The entire land of China came to be known as Yu, signifying that this region was once governed by the Great Yu.